kali haina kinga, asaini hapo ni Mola Mwenyezi. Ilinguruma likoni ikatiririka, walipasinja wote walifili.
In the Luo community, the death of an elder is not an ordinary event. It marks the end of an era. An elder is more than a family head. He is a living archive, the keeper of history, wisdom, and lineage. So when one dies, the entire clan feels it. Families enter into a mourning period known as chola. During this time, the family is considered unclean, not in a shameful way, but in a spiritual sense. They cannot attend celebrations, they cannot greet others freely, and they live in seclusion as they prepare to send off their loved one. Luo elders say a great man cannot live quietly. Before the burial, the family consults elders and sometimes even traditional seers to determine the correct steps to honor the spirit. If the death occurred away from home, like in Nairobi or abroad, the body must return home before the grave is dug. One elder explained it clearly. If the grave is dug before the body arrives, death spirits follow. They may take more lives, so the body must be received first. It enters the homestead through the main gate, head first, facing his house, a symbolic return of the head of the family to his home. When the body arrives, it is placed outside the house for viewing. This is the moment when neighbors, relatives, and friends gather, crying, singing, wailing, and paying their last respects. The grave is then dug during the day, never at night, and always inside the homestead. Traditionally, an elder's grave is dug in the middle of his compound, head facing the main gate. That way, anyone visiting the home in future will see the grave and know the patriarch once lived here. Women, on the other hand, were buried on the left side of the house, but with time and Christianity, some of these practices have shifted. Today, many families choose to bury both men and women on the right side of the house for practical and emotional reasons. After viewing, the body is kept inside the house for the night. This is believed to allow the spirit to say goodbye to his home. The following morning, before burial, elders and close family members gather to discuss the Der Kayem, the bull to be slaughtered for mourners. This bull is symbolic. It represents generosity, continuity, and honor. It is said to be free cattle because it fits everyone, rich or poor, without question. As drums beat softly, people sing DJs traditional mourning songs that tell of the elder's life and his journey to join their ancestors. By mid-morning, mourners gather in thousands. If it's a person of great status like Raila Odinga, the crowd is massive. Priests, elders, politicians, and ordinary citizens all gather shoulder to shoulder in grief. The ceremony begins with speeches, prayers, and at times traditional chants. The body is then lowered into the grave facing the gate, symbolizing a protector watching over the homestead. After burial, the family stays together, eating, singing, and mourning through the night. But the rituals do not end there. That night marks the beginning of cleansing rituals. The family sleeps together on a large mat spread across the sitting room floor. From the eldest to the youngest, each child takes turns lying on it, one after another. By the third day, it's time for shaving. This is one of the most emotional and symbolic moments. Each family member, starting with the widow, has their hair shaved by an elderly or barren woman. This act means we are letting go of death and allowing life to continue. After shaving, a goat is slaughtered and shared among family and mourners, marking the breaking of mourning taboos. About a month later comes the Teroburu. This is the grand procession, a mix of music, dance, and remembrance. Men beat drums, blow horns, and sing traditional songs as they march around the village, symbolically chasing away the spirit of death. It is not a celebration of death, it is a celebration of life overcoming death. The family is finally ready to move on, but they do so with honor. A ritual known as Turosur is performed. A male grandchild breaks a wooden piece from the roof of the deceased house. This represents closing the chapter of death. A few days later, the same boy replaces the good and another feast is held. For widows, Luo traditions have deep meaning. After the Chola period, the widow visits her father's home, then returns with a he-goat, a symbol of cleansing and renewal. When she comes back, her brother-in-law or another chosen male relative welcomes her by slaughtering the goat, restoring her to the community. Traditionally, a widow will later choose an inheritor, a brother-in-law or close male relative, to look after her and the homestead. It wasn't always romantic, it was cultural, meant to ensure the home remained alive and protected. During mourning, widows wore distinctive clothing, usually white or blue with green, symbolizing peace, purity, and protection. They were respected and exempted from taxes or market fees during this period. Today, many of these traditions have changed. Christianity, modernity, and urban life have reshaped how families mourn. But among the Luo, even in modern funerals, elements of these rituals remain. You will still hear the drums, the chants, and see elders performing symbolic gestures of blessings and protection. Because to the Luo, death is not a goodbye, it is a homecoming. So when the time comes to bury a leader like Raila Odinga, the son of Jaramogi, the symbol of the Luo nation, it will not just be a funeral, it will be a fusion of history, faith, and culture, a ceremony where ancient customs meet modern respect. For the Luo, people believe the body may rest, but the spirit never dies. It lives on in song, in memory, and in the hearts of those left behind.